A few months ago, I was in class during a group project. Everyone was silent, hesitant to speak up. No one wanted to take charge. No one felt confident enough. I could see it in their faces. Not a lack of talent, but a lack of belief. At that moment, I realized something. So many people have the potential to lead, but they just need someone to remind them that they can. So that day, I decided to step up. Not because I thought I was better, but because I wanted to show people that leadership isn't about being fearless or perfect, it's about having the courage to begin. That moment made me wonder what truly defines a leader? Well, I believe a leader is someone who inspires and motivates others and guides them with purpose towards a common goal. Some people believe that a true leader is just someone in charge, but a leader is more than that. A true leader first has to lead themselves with integrity, vision, and discipline before they can inspire and motivate others. They bring people together and guide them with purpose towards a common goal. It is through this ability to lead both themselves and others that leaders create meaningful change. But I always didn't think this way. I used to believe the stereotype that leaders were the loudest people in the room, the ones who dominate conversations or command the spotlight. I remember thinking, I was too timid, I was too quiet to ever make a change. I must not be a leader. But later, I realized that assumption was a lie. Look at me now, a proud member of the student council. Proof that leadership isn't about volume, it's about voice. It's about speaking up, showing up, and serving your community, even if you have to do it with a little tremor in your hands. And as I continued to learn and grow, I came across a quote that changed my perspective of leadership. Before you become a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Think about it. In the beginning, your focus is entirely inward. You focus more on personal mastery, acquiring skills, hitting your targets, and becoming the best individual contributor you can. That phase is crucial. You have to prove you can manage yourself first. But when you take that step into leadership, everything shifts. The moment you step up to lead, the definition of success changes forever. It's no longer about you. It's about what your team achieves. You become the role model, not the star player. Your job is to multiply, to be an example, to help other people step up, to remove obstacles, and to create space for others to thrive in. And the greatest measures of leadership isn't about receiving titles or awards. It's about the success and growth of the people you lift up along the way. That is the true purpose of leadership. You might wonder, why does leadership matter so much today? Leadership in this 21st century is very important. Imagine this. You're in your classroom. Your class leaders are absent and there's no one to guide them. What would you do? Perhaps you would stay silent in the chaos, or maybe you would run to call the teacher. But the leader wouldn't do that. They would take responsibility and try to lead the class, because that's what real leadership is. It's not about titles, it's about choice. The truth is, leadership isn't reserved for chosen ones. It lives within all of us, and it's waiting for the moment we decide to step up. Leadership is not about wearing a crown. It's not about standing on stage or having a title. It's about choice. It's about choosing responsibility over comfort, courage over fear, unity over division. It shows up in the quiet moments just as much as the loud ones. When you encourage a classmate who's feeling lonely, or when you take initiative in a group project, or when you stand up for what's right, even when no one else is. Every small act of integrity, courage, responsibility, kindness is a form of leadership. And the beauty of it is, you don't have to wait for permission to lead. You already have what it takes within you. The question is, when that moment comes, will you step forward? Thank you.